Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Wrong Turn 2 Dead End. And just like in Halloween Resurrection, they decided to kind of turn this into a reality show style horror movie. But this one is about the reality show called Ultimate Survivalist: The Apocalypse, where it's hosted by a former Marine named Dale Murphy. And in the beginning of the movie, a woman named Kimberly is on her way to be part of the reality show. She winds up hitting one of the inbred hillbillies from the first movie. I'm assuming he was in the first movie, I don't really remember. They keep changing up every time. Until eventually Three Fingers comes and slices her right down the middle. We go to our little reality show cast. And as you would expect, the inbred hillbillies find them and take them all out one by one by one. Why? Well, because they don't suspect anything. They're just doing a reality show competition in the forest where sometime prior, a bunch of people were hunted down and killed off, but I guess just like if you go to Crystal Lake and you don't believe in the legends, you're not going to believe in them here either. So, of course, naturally, the inbred hillbilly family takes out just about everybody except for, naturally, Dale, Nina, and Jake. Dale goes to try to rescue them when they are captured by the inbred hillbillies. He winds up getting shot with an arrow, and I believe he was choked out with a chain as well. And then it was just up to Nina and Jake to try and get out of this old mill that they were being held captive in. They wind up killing Ma and Pa. They get in the car that Kimberly was in and drive off. And the last thing to see before the movie ends is Three Finger shoving what looks like a baby bottle full of some sort of weird polluted water into its mouth. The movie stars Henry Rollins, and that's probably the only name you're going to know in this whole movie. So why did this movie suck? For me, honestly, the Wrong Turn series really went downhill, and it pretty much did. A lot of the special effects, gore effects, were just too much really to handle, and it just seemed like that they always seem to come up with more mutants, and this one was a really strange story. The first one was just, hillbilly inbreds, and this one, they're hillbilly inbred mutants, I suppose. So, yeah. And I really hate the whole concept of reality show horror movie combo, because they never work out very, very well. And yeah, this was definitely not one of the better sequels. Of course, I wasn't too big on Wrong Turn, so yeah, did a review on that one some time ago. And there are some really irritable characters in this movie, but I would have to say probably the best death of the movie is seeing the gas station owner from the first movie get blown up. That was actually pretty doggone cool, but just to see basically a bunch of characters that you're just not going to care about or get too attached to, and 9 times out of 10 you don't even care if they get killed off or not. And Nina and Jake, they first start off with the whole, you irritate me, I hate you kind of thing, and then before the movie's over with, it's like, we have to work together. So that kind of concept gets beaten to death too, that kind of plot. So Gets a little irritating. But there you guys have it, a review of Wrong Turn 2 Dead End. And believe me, as the Wrong Turn series continued on, the stories of the mutants, hillbilly inbred immortals, I don't know, it just kept getting worse and worse and weirder and weirder. But if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, fantasy horror movie that was a bad sequel to a bad horror movie, and it tried to tell you to stay away, but you watched it anyway and you regret it, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on. I guess if you call a movie Wrong Turn Dead End, it sort of kind of is.